Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is David Garcia from Sell Your Queen's Home here at Keller Williams Realty Landmark. And I know it's been a little while since you've seen me here on my Instagram account here. You can always catch me on my other one, David Garcia KW. But on here, this is more of where I'm a little more business minded as far as real estate and so on. And just wanted to say, first of all, thank you to all of our first responders and to everyone involved in protecting us and making the decisions necessary to protect us here in New York and the United States. I'm sure everyone's trying to do the best that they can. This is an unprecedented, crazy time. And I'm here in the office partially because of cabin fever. I've been with my loved ones for the last few days, and I wanted to reach out to you guys, my followers on here, my past clients, current customers, current clients, and kind of help try to make a little more sense out of what's going on, even though it's very difficult to do. But kind of give you, I just did a Instagram live, and I wanted to kind of break this down a little bit more for you guys. So there's been a couple of things that just happened within the last couple of hours, right? The first one being the New York City schools are closed until April 20th, which is nuts. I've been on this planet for 30 plus years. 34 plus years and never seen it before in my life. The same thing with, you know, all these different things closing down, with my cousins not being able to graduate college, doing the walk. They're having, they're taking classes online. Apparently, that's what's going to happen with the school closures. Teachers still have to report tomorrow to learn about online learning, and then the kids are going to be at home with their families. This impacts everyone across the board in so many different ways. For all of those that are impacted by this, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, my thoughts and prayers are with you guys, whether you're affected uh, by health, financially, work wise, family members, loved ones, whoever has lost someone. This is absolutely nuts. Not what I expected. I was really hoping that it was not as severe as this. Earlier today, I saw that there's 739 confirmed cases in New York, and 3 people have passed away. So it's crazy. It's unprecedented. I don't know. I'm not into medicine. I'm not a scientist, not a biologist, not a doctor. I don't know if this is anything like this has happened before. Numbers wise, I don't know what's not. I'm as confused as all of you guys, but the second thing that happened is what I wanted to talk to you guys more about, which is the fact that this not only impacts, um, you know, schools and restaurants and all these other things and businesses. This is also impacting the financial markets. As you guys have seen, we've seen some big drops. One day, 2 weeks ago, was like 2,000 points of the New York Stock Exchange dropped. A couple of days ago, 1,700. Uh, Numbers that haven't been seen since before the recession, since '08, since the last recession. Economists are still trying to, put their finger on what's going to happen, right? Everyone's forecasting, everyone's thinking about even sports is up in the air. There's so many things going on. And one of the things that I guess isn't talked about, and it is going to be talked about by people in my industry, is real estate. And the Federal Reserve just cut interest rates to zero as an emergency response to this tremendous um, situation. And what that does actually is that it's helping small businesses and people still have access to credit, short-term credit like credit cards and personal loans, so that they don't default on their payments, so that they can keep their businesses afloat, kind of like a way of keeping cash flow in some way, shape, or form. And it hasn't directly impacted the real estate mortgage industry, but there are certain factors from this drop that will impact it, right? But we'll know more tomorrow when the markets open and all of this is official and we see the reaction of the markets and everything going on. But just as a thought, I know that some people that I know personally have lost money in their 401ks, their investments have gone down, and just don't panic. I know I've told some people personally to hold on, long term hold, and for people that were thinking about investing or getting into the markets, or they wanted to protect their money somehow, build wealth, or protect their wealth, I definitely tell this to you, and just like I told my loved ones and others that I've spoken to that ask me, is this the right time to buy? And the reason that I say yes is that regardless of what happens going forward, real estate is the one area that has built the most millionaires and billionaires in the country, in the world. And there's a reason, because the cycles in that in real estate, they're usually it's like a 7 to 10 year kind of cycle. We went from the recession, the bubble that popped, in '08. Things got better. Now we're in the 2020. Now we're in 2020. It's over 12 years of, uh, you know, building back up. We had prices that were tremendous 18 to 24 months ago. In New York, prices have gone down year over year. I believe it was like 3%. And in different pockets, of Queens, you have sellers markets, you have buyers markets, you have different things going on. And for those of you that are considering this, the way to protect your money is to put it in real estate if you can afford to do so. So you'll never be able to kind of understand or predict when the bottom of a market is. So you're never going to know when you're buying stocks at the lowest or when you're buying homes at the lowest price. Just like you can't, as a seller, try to time the highest peak, because we don't know where the bottom is or the peak is until we've passed it. So in this situation, if you've been thinking about it, if you need to get a home, if you wanted to upsize or downsize, this is the time to do it. There might be some good deals had, and at the same time, sellers that have been holding off. This is also a time where we don't know what's going on tomorrow. We still know that based on the current market, based on the last 6 months of sales, we know what your home is worth. We know that the market is determined by the buyers at the end of the day, so we don't know what's going on in the next few months. We're going to find out very quickly. This might be a very painful time, and it kind of depends on where you sit in terms of your finances, whether you're going to get an amazing deal or not. A lot of things, a lot of pieces still have to fall in place. But in all honesty, if you were my mom sitting in front of me and you were asking me what should I do, how do I protect my money in this kind of situation, I would tell you to invest in real estate, and I would tell you to team up with a real estate agent that cares about you as much as they would care for a family member. And not to toot my own horn, but that is one thing that I pride myself on, that every client that I take on, I treat as if they were family. I learned that from a family member of mine who was in the business for over 30 years, and he always told me to treat customers that way, because that way you will always have referral business for the rest of your life. You'll always feel good about yourself. You'll always be able to sleep at night. And I pride myself on being honest, transparent, and taking care of my customers to the highest level that I possibly can. All right. So if you guys have any questions at all, whether real estate related, something about your home, maybe you need some help with it, whether you're looking to rent, you're looking to buy, what's going on with the rental market, what's going on with rental laws that happened before, all these different factors. If you guys just want to talk because you're stressed out of your mind, feel free to hit me up, DM me. We could talk a little bit more. I'd love to help you guys out, and if you know of anyone that might benefit from this video or benefit from my help, please feel free to share my info with them. The link in my bio has all of my contact information. You can email me at dgarcia@kw.com. You can also go to sellyourqueenshome.com, check out everything that's going on, and if I could be of any assistance, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to talk to you guys a little bit more about your futures and on how I can possibly assist you in making some really well-informed decisions, because at the end of the day, I'm not buying the house, I'm not selling the house, I'm guiding you in what I believe you should be doing and what the markets are telling me that you should be doing, right? At the end of the day, I want to do what's best for you, because at the end of the day, if I help you out, I know that there will be someone else in your life that might need my assistance too. And this is my career. This is not something that I do on the side. This is my long-term job. So I look forward to your referrals and to your questions. And God bless us all. Talk to you guys soon. If you're looking to buy, sell, or build your wealth through real estate, feel free to hit me up